gold spoon on my neck, so my other Hina wouldn't see my hickeys. Got dressed, started running down the block. The fucking bus just left the bus stop, so I had to just kick back. I asked this lady for change, the bitch almost had a heart attack. I said, ain't this some shit? The bitch was as prejudice can get. And if that wasn't enough, the old hoe told me to go back to Mexico. I wanted to kill the old crow, but I ain't going to prison for a senior citizen. So I just got on the bus and I was on my way. I knew today would be a fucked up day. I don't know how it was for you, but this was the beginning of my first day of school. After 20 minutes, finally found my homeroom. In a bad mood, to top it off, the fucking teacher was rude. He said, go sit down, and threw me a book, just my luck, a fucking history book. Opened up, I seen a picture of some crooks, some fools who killed Indians by the millions. But what if I was killing by the millions? Would I be a hero? Charlie, they throw my brown ass a cheat. If them putas didn't take the land away, maybe today we would be getting decent pay. Maybe we wouldn't be selling fruit on the off-ramp. Maybe a Chicano's face would be on the U.S. stamp. But like I said, you never know. You told me this land was free, but you didn't tell the border patrol, cause they're the ones that's always blasting. It's my raza that they're always harassing, and that thought got me pissed. So I pushed my book off the desk and took a little rest on my first day of school. Ernie G, take him to the bridge. Went to my next class, pissed off. I thought it would be kickback, cause it was wood shop. But if I wasn't already provoked, some punks in the back cracking Mexican jokes. I was gonna let it slide, but maybe I'm insane, or I just got too much pride, so I decided to do them. I got up from my desk and I walked up to him. I said, you heard the one about the local cholo going solo? Mental. Then I stuck him with my pencil, or the one about the Mexican living the wacko life. I started waving my X-Acto knife. The teacher started screaming suspension. The security guard got my attention. Hey Holmes, did he catch Charlie? I beat his ass down, started running through the hallway, through the main gate, to the bus, to the store for some brew. Nothing better to do on my first day of school. It was my last day too. Running down the street, chasing a sucker. In my hand, I got the Louisville Slugger. Cut up to the motherfucker and start to have fun, swinging on his ass like I was trying to hit a home run. Man, he got his motherfucking face split. Now you can chalk that up as a base hit. Then his homies came 3 deep and I said, damn. So what you do? I hit a motherfucking grand slam to one fool put a 38. So now I'm running my ass off, trying to get to home plate. Seen an umpire and ducked out of sight, cause that motherfucker would try to give me a 3rd strike and send me back to the dugout. And I'll be calling my mom collect, trying to get the fuck out. But I'll be damned if I take the fall. Caught up in the mix, playing ghetto baseball. Westbound on Pico, I seen some members of my team rolling in a Regal, crack the top of that champagne. We won another game, should have been down, told you that in my last rhyme. Now ghetto baseball, that's my favorite pastime. If you think I'm lying and you try to play me dumb, bring your stupid ass on down to the stadium. But before you come, you better check the stats, and it's all for them fools that want a rematch. Going off like we're trying to win the pennant. Bring that ass down and my foot'll be up in it. And then I'll ask who's next. Swinging like the babe, putting fools on the deck. So when you come punk, you better come strapped, cause the motherfucking Mexican is up at bat. Don't know me that good. If you don't know that I could swing a bat good, you would think I was a good friend of Casey. I'm standing on the plate, but them putos won't face me, cause they know I do damage, they know I'm a savage, and they know my batting average ain't nothing nice, bitch. You punk motherfuckers better stop and think twice before you fuck with the West Side crook, especially when I took what I took. Because I think I'm hallucinating, soldier, cause all I see is a baseball on top of your shoulders. So I'm loking up, choking up on the bat, swinging, another punk lays flat. It's like that for no reason. You fools better try to come back next season. And don't expect us to go on strike, cause we'll be some ghetto baseball playing motherfuckers for life.
Simón, aquí para Hiro es bien cabrón. Cyclone, pelón, chingón, and all that. The local cholo went solo, but I came back with Mexican militia on my hat, a baseball bat, and 50 Chicanos that were strapped, ready to beat down, ready to shoot, ready to burn down, ready to loot, and won't stop till my point's understood. And I'm not gonna do it in my own neighborhood, I'm gonna do it where they'll be affected, until some civilized motherfuckers are elected. Frank V's loking up. For years, Chicanos have been broken up into different gangs, different sections. But wait till we get together, motherfucking Mexican.
In your culo, a 38 slug. I put it in your culo, a 38 slug.
Fucking Mexican.
In your culo, I put it in your culo. I put it in your culo, a 38 slug.
Motherfucking Mexican.
Hey Frank, kick back on the lyrics, man. You're a little bit too hype on them, dude. Real? Just relax, man. Just relax.
You want me to just kick back and shit?
Yeah.
Alright. Fuck that shit, man, Charlie. Give me my cuete so I can do a holly. But not on someone brown from another town, but the motherfuckers that try to keep the raza down. I gotta pay them back. I got my stolen ride, then I grabbed a stolen cat. Drank a 12-pack, now I'm ready to attack. My teacher called me a wetback, now he's gonna get cracked. He said that my race was no good, so now I'm on my way to a rich neighborhood with my 9 milli. About to act silly and get raw like the outlaw Billy. The kid, you know what I did? I want to square it off with a gringo who hates me. Took my last swing, took my cuete off safety. Seen him with his wife coming out of the casa, and I said, booyah! This is for the raza, and drove off at a high rate of speed. I'll be damned if the bitch who does catch me, cause they just love to pull over a Latin and hope he starts running so they can start capping. But hey, yo, Captain, this Chicano ain't no runner. I'm lit, they say this is my favorite number, and I fight to the end. I keep out of Frank V, a motherfucking Mexican.
I put it in your culo, a 38 slug. I put it in your culo, a 38 slug.
Fucking Mexican.
I put it in your culo, I put it in your culo, a 38 slug.
I'm the kind of Mexican that they hate, the kind that you wouldn't want your daughter to date, the kind who believes for equal rights. You gotta fight, the kind that makes the frightened bitches hold her purse tight at night. But then again, I'm the average, but the t-shirt and khakis makes me a savage to the average Caucasian. Yeah, thinking that I'll mug them or something, but they're bugging. I'm not really a beast, that's just an image conjured up by the paranoid police. Always looking for a scapegoat, or any excuse to grab a Mexican by its throat. And I heard they got a new saying, you break the law and we'll break your jaw. And I'm mad as fuck, and I'm sick of your conduct, and I'm sick of the jokes and the wisecracks. I bet you hate to see a mad Mexican on wax, making hits. Give me the hard look, I don't give a shit. I'm not just dancing around a hat. Fuck all the other motherfuckers. Yeah, I said that. So when you try to attack, I'm gonna dance around your head as if it were a motherfucking hat. Fucking punk, stupid motherfucker. I told you don't underestimate the power of a Mexican fool. Punk, take that shit. Motherfucking Mexican.
I put it in your culo, a 38 slug. I put it in your culo, a 38 slug. I put it in your culo, a 38 slug. I put it in your culo, a 38
motherfucking
slug.
Mexican.
I put it in your culo, a 38 slug. I put it in your culo, a 38 slug.
Mother
in your culo, a 38 slug.
Mexican.
In your culo, a 38 slug. I put it in your culo, a 38 slug. I put it in your culo, a 38 slug. I put it in your culo, I put it in your culo, I put it in your culo.
I'm a motherfucking
I
Mexican.
put it in your culo, a 38 slug.
What's happening? I came to bust a female roll out for the rap fans, clap hands. That'll make me amper. Then DJ Ernie G will get funky like a pamper. But I'm not a diaper, I'm just hyper than any type of sniper that just smoke a feel. But I'm a Taurus, not a Leo or a Gemini. But when I'm in the public side, might do some things that might make you trip out. Pull out your dice, I put my grip out, and we can roll all night for them big rollouts. Shoot the dice, or either the pistolas, whatever's clever. But I still think that proper dose is better. But that's just a matter of opinion. But you must feel the same way, or you would've turned it off from the beginning. But you're still listening, and
counts. I crack open a roofer's head, then crack open a 40 ounce. So la-di-di-la-di-da, la-di-da-la-di-di, Charlie. Aquí para Frank V. Aquí para Frank V. Frank V, the outlaw. I'm downright raw. Made for a woman, but strong enough to break a man's jaw. But it's no secret what we kick. Hardcore shit for the raza. Who else was down to speak it? Not them fruits with the boots and the overalls. Talking about El Vago, but they got no balls, no getting bolas. Just some tutti fruity pooties with some booty ass rollers. I'm down for representing the descendants of Mexico, but I'm not down with little. So back about the line of the V. I'm not saying that I'll kill you, but I'll injure you seriously, and your Hina might thank me, but it was nada. Aquí para Frank V. Aquí para Frank V. Break me off something smooth. Chicanos just coming up in rap, and we already have kicking the brutal dance tracks. Dancing on stage like Chavalas, but saying nada. That has to do with the raza. I like to bring more to my people. Some people thought we weren't equal till I first kicked my single, Mexican Power, and that was just a taste. I'm still Mexican, Ernie G still dropping bass. I'm still down to put a group in his place. Like the they try to disgrace my race, but I'm back. I keep out of Frank V. Simone, what's up with that? Now you know. And this is a freestyle, but I still flow. And in the meanwhile, Ernie G dropping the beats that make me kick. I'm the entertainer. I keep out of Frank V, bitch. Far from a Lexus, but better than a county bus. At least I'm free, busting rap, so don't laugh, cause I'm rolling on 3 hubcaps. Yeah, wanted to come up, but I never came up. So pass me that spray can so I can hit my name up and try to find a way to get known. If not with a microphone, then I'll do it like a cyclone. Booking fools, that'll get me a name. But my pockets are still gonna look the same flat, and I ain't with that, so pass the gat and watch me gun it. 2-1-1 it, I done it.
Just in tonight at the top of our story, male Latino gang member in his early 20s leaves 2 convenience store clerks dead, several others injured. No arrests have been made.
Nothing but a come up, everything's great. Now I'm headed south on a 5 interstate, to where the beer is cold and the ladies are hot, and I won't get caught for them fools that I shot. Got me a bag full of cash and a smoking gun that I still got a stash. But I could smell pig in the air, sure enough, it's the coppers. Lights coming down from the choppers saying, come on, Peter, give it up. But bump that noise, cause Avato wants to live it up, as they pass me up, trying to cut off my ride. As I glide through Oceanside, finally see the border and I crack a little grin. My people trying to get out, I'm trying to get in. Gots to get my gat again and gun it. See the roadblock and I run it. I done it.
More news tonight on that massacre that happened on the west side just hours ago. We now understand that the suspect has crossed the Mexican border, and an intense manhunt is underway as we speak. American officials are working closely with the Mexican government, trying desperately to apprehend the suspect, who is considered armed and extremely dangerous.
Now I'm in TJ, got me a room, called up my DJ.
Hello?
About that record,
What's up?
it's gonna take longer than expected. They wanna do me in, Father, I've sinned, I wanna repent, but how do I begin? Dropped a couple people, might drop more. Better not be some cops outside my door. All I see is the SWAT, 10,000 pounds of bacon in the parking lot. I guess I got no hope. Never played pro football, so you know I'm gonna get the rope. Coming out shooting is my only chance. Now let's see which one of you pigs could dance. They started letting off round after round. Suspect down as Avato hits the ground. Now everything's great. All I see is images of my homies that passed away. Should've went in another direction. Now I got a first class trip to the resurrection. My heart's pounding slow. I guess my time's up. I gotta go. I done it.
We now have the latest on today's breaking story, in which the suspect, who has now been identified as Frank Verriel from Santa Monica, California, was fatally wounded in a tense gun battle which took place in a Tijuana motel parking lot, which left 13 law enforcement officials laid out. This incident has also left the entire Southland wondering what could make a person tick like this.
The best Latin rapper, some think they know, but I gotta disagree. You can't fuck with me, I still rap about the gang bang. So, I'm the kind of rapper that lets my nuts hang low. So when you step up, fool, I got no choice but to prove Frank V ain't just a voice. Punked by the frost gate, rolling with a 38 by the high school, getting stimulation in the 9-tinted windows. But don't think I'm a punk, a push of a button will straight pop the fucking trunk. But scenes like that, see I try to avoid. I'd rather take out your bitch instead of taking out your homeboy. Fools giving credit cause they know that it's due. If you ain't down with the sound, fuck you, fool. Because a vato's coming up regardless. Now ask yourself, who's the hardest Latin rap artist? I'm Frank V, fool, you better check. Now I'm not trying to act like I'm a big shot caller, just another brown man trying to make $1. And I'm not trying to say that I'm all chingon, but if you step to me and say, we're gonna get it on, Simon. Vatos busting caps, don't think that I'm soft cause I wrote a few raps. Cause before I wrote hits I was in the mix, putting in work with that SM click. Just as quick as I'll go and do a show, I'll bust a cap in a puto and lay low. And when it cools off, I'll be back on the concrete. Got the flow jumping off, and it's on beat. I'm Frank V, fool, you better check. I'm not that other vato that don't get respect. I earned my shit, I'm gonna keep my grip. So sit the fuck back, motherfucker, and peep the lick. Trip, because the vato's coming up regardless. Now ask yourself, who's the hardest Latin rap artist? I'm Frank V, fool, you better check. Put me back in the mix, eh? And let me ride the beat like a 6 tray, rolling up the block, sticking out the AK, letting off shots like New Year's Day. Whoever got hit was the fool that talked shit, and I'll take no blame, because I got a good aim. It's not the same song, it's all like Centipede, fuck Donkey Kong. I'm stepping strong in my big white Nikes, stomping motherfuckers on sight, jumping on that ass like I'm putting out a blaze. It ain't easy, but it sure enough fuck pays. So a vato's gotta stay up late, cause there's a million motherfuckers making demo tapes, trying to reach the top, so I can't stop, right? Because a vato like me wants the spotlight, cause I like the money, and I like the bitches, and I like the rides with the sounds and the switches. Now I'ma tell you regardless, you just heard the hardest Latin rap artist. That's the name of this cut, man. You got something with that, hit the stop eject button, cause I ain't shutting up for no one, not a single soul. Remember me, the local cholo going solo when I'm back with the new rap. Show us fuck that, all we can do is dance around a motherfucking hat. But you were dead wrong, those days are long gone. My people are coming up and we're coming up strong. And if you don't believe me, fool, that's on you. But don't come crying saying I didn't warn you, cause it's dead in your face. The power of my race expressed through the microphone as Ernie G drops bass. Critics in the place might disgrace and say my song is rough, but I say we've been kept down long enough. So if I seem bitter, consider the situation, son. Maybe the blind can visualize where I'm coming from, cause I'm not getting dumb, I'm kicking educated lessons of the underrated power my people are possessing. And plus Chicago stood proud for his ancestry, although it wasn't brought up in your class of history. So listen to me, cause now it's my hour, and the lesson I'm kicking is called Mexican power. Mexican power. teacher, I gotta tell you and shed some light on my race where he fell to. So I'm gonna kick it to you and you must learn. But it's a Mexican thing, and it's Frank V's turn to pick up the mic and try to unite my people. Hermanos y hermanas, damn straight, we're equal. What? You don't think so? Think what you want to think. But sleep with your eyes open, watch your back and don't blink. Cause I'll sneak, attack you, and jack you. Everything you said about us, I'm saying back to you. And more of it, but if push comes to shove it, wouldn't be a pretty sight. But I'm not starting a fight, you know I'd rather unite with the ones around us who respect our ground. But fuck all the other motherfuckers who try to down us or think they can drown us, but I'll just clown and send them home crying, singing tears of a clown. Cause I ain't staying down for another day. Cause me and my people ain't going out that way. I'm gonna stand up tall and proud and never cower. But I'm not Superman, it's called Mexican power.
I'm very proud of that.
Mexican power.
I'm very proud of that. Mexican.
So if you're a chrome bum or a rich man, beware of the power. Don't you ever try to raise a hand or a fist or this Hispanic. It's just like a bandit, I'll leave you empty-handed. And all you get in return for that antic is proof that Mexican power is gigantic. So hear this Hispanic, fear of brown planet. And if you can't stand it, don't ever take my right for granted. Cause I'll reprogram it in pure Spanish. The rest of the public, they won't understand this. Then they'll try to ban this and single this. So I just stick to bilingual, cause I am the bilingualist. Bringing this to me canales y canales. Watching my back is DJ Ernie G. So if you wanna be on this, I say ponle, say viva raza. I shake your hand and say orale. Cause if you're down for your race, then you're down with me. And that right there, homes, is how it should be. I know it could be better, but it could be worse. Pride is the first step, first things first. Cause once we possess awareness of where we stand, then we'll talk about unity among other Mexicans. But that's down the line, I know it's gonna take time. And if it ain't now, well, next rhyme. And there'll be another rhyme with no doubt. Cause I'm here to uplift, not to show out or go out, but blow out the brains of the lame and change the mind. Those insinuating being proud is a crime. And if that's true, I guess I'm a criminal. Cause I'm proud of the maximum, never the minimum. So remember, whenever I pick up a pen, don't underestimate the power of a Mexican. Mexican power.
I'm very proud of that.
Mexican power.
I'm very proud of that.
It's called Mexican power.
I'm very proud of that.
That's right, Mexican power.
I'm very proud of that.
Mexican power.
I'm very proud of that.
It's called Mexican power.
I'm very proud of that.
Mexican power.
I'm very proud of that.
Mexican power. It seems I'm always getting called out by some puto. All he gets is the Cortez and the culo. You know, and if you don't, you will never.
You little punk ass never.
If ever I lose a fight, you know Frank D's coming back that very same night. And if I lose twice, I told ya, your neighborhood is gonna straight lose a soldier. Who's bolder and who's baddest? Is it that Vato sitting on broke status? Yeah, he's down to drive by and blast, but is he down to go make some quick cash? Here's a ski mask and a 12 gauge, get it? Let's take a trip to Security Pacific. Go in with this and come out with that. And if you get popped, better not throw a rat, cause that'll make it worse. From driving a bucket to riding in a hearse, cause with the snitches, the raza don't play. It'll be on like menudo on a Sunday. So if you give respect, you'll get respect. But if you act like a punk, we'll put you in check. Yeah, putting Chavalas on check.
On check.
Getting that crazy respect. I say we're putting Chavalas on check.
On check.
Getting that crazy respect. We're straight putting Chavalas on check.
On check.
Getting that crazy respect. Putting Chavalas on check. De la lava, Chavalas, go take a shower. Breaking motherfuckers down to the third power. You know Ernie G?
Simon.
So there it is there. You little cabron, I see you talk the talk, but can you walk the walk without tripping? Can you walk my block without getting caught slipping? Don't even think it. I don't smoke bud, fool, I drink it. Down to cold 40 a bud. Some fools try to trip, I got the 12 gauge like Elmer Fudd, but the bullet was a dud, it didn't explode.
Did you go?
Fuck no, I just had to reload, cause these fools try to rush this. 7 or 8 bottles and a fucked up cutlass. Had to disrespect me, so I had to break them off something correctly. 4 hit, 1 die. I told them motherfuckers not to fuck with the west side. Putting Chavalas on check.
On check.
Getting that crazy respect. I say we're putting Chavalas on check.
On check.
Getting that crazy respect. We're straight putting Chavalas on check.
On check.
Getting that crazy respect. Putting Chavalas on check. Levels down 2, levels down 3. None of them punks better fuck with me. 4 levels down, 5 levels down, 6, 7. Taking out suckers with my M11. 8 suckers down, 9 suckers down, 10.
Hey Frank, what the fuck are we doing again?
I said we're putting Chavalas on check, getting wrecked. Ask that fool that got stuck in the neck by a motherfucker that I won't name. Cause I go with the flow when I play by the rules of the game. I'm not a lame or a lot or a buster. Bitch distruster, musta thought I was him, but fuck him, cause he ain't me. My name is Frank V, snapping like a motherfucking branch, kicking up dust like at the Wayside Ranch. On a little vacation, booking more fools than a motherfucking substation. Like I said, I back my race, but if you stab me in the back, I'm gonna get you in the face. Give respect, get respect, but act like a punk, you're gonna hit the deck, fool. Putting Chavalas on check, getting that crazy respect. I say we're putting Chavalas on check, getting that crazy respect. We're straight putting Chavalas on check, getting that crazy respect. Putting Chavalas on check, getting that crazy respect, motherfucker.
Come on, yeah.
Once again, I'm caught up in the mix, as if I didn't have enough problems with the tricks. Doing shows, making a grip, but for every fan, there's 2 fools who talk shit, saying that we ain't all that. But they run like bitches when we bust out the back and start to chase that ass. I never seen a vato run so fast. A heartbreaker hit maker Frank V is back. Wanna find me, fool? The west side's where I'm at. Kicking back, getting lit, not lit up. I'm thinking back on the days when my name got hit up. In and out of jail with bad luck. A crazy little local that didn't give a mad fuck which way the wind blew. But if we caught you slipping, we were all up in you. Then we made a record. You thought I lost my groove? I'm still down to get a G ride and make that move. Get off the car and let the gas steam. You should have been down with my team. You should have been down with my team. You should have been down with my team. I pack parties like a thrifty store. Rhymes more dope than a 54. If you're a horse, say do me. And if I don't, baby doll, you could sue me. Pull me off stage and I'll take it in stride. You could run, but you just can't hide. From the side, that's wicked, I kick it tough. You think you got balls? I got to call that bluff with the bang boogie. Up jump the boogie. Coming at that ass real fast like a loogie. Now you're fucking ducking from the red beam. You should have been down with my team. You should have been down with my team. You should have been down with my team. If you ain't down with Frank V, you get your ass stomped on by the homeboys. If you ain't down with Ernie G, you get your ass stomped on by the homeboys. If you ain't down with my town, you get your ass stomped on by the homeboys. If you ain't down with the Brown, you get your ass stomped on by the homeboy. Tales from the west side, straight from the west. Chavala got a vala in his motherfucking chest. Shoulda wore a vest, cause now I'm on the prowl. 3 strikes, you're out, but the third was a foul, cause it got dropped to a misdemeanor. He called me a beaner, I lost my head and the fool bled. It flowed like a stream. He should have been down with my team, but instead he chose to go the other route. And like a Boy Scout, the fool went out. See ya. I made him wish it was all just a dream. You should have been down with my motherfucking team. Yeah, that's right. Caught up in the mix for 1995. Proper Los. Coming back at you with the bomb ass. It all started when he was just a chavalillo, watching his carnales smoke Firme, low riding with the homeboy, just kicking back and drinking Beastal. His jefita used to say, mijo, that's not the way to go. He used to say, I know, but did he really know? Check him out now, he's a crazy ass vato, killing off
a rata and he had to do a few valas. I guess his life was cursed. He went in as a nut, but he came out even worse. His jefita passed away while he was conceiving. Her last words were, God bless my meat. All he could say was rest in peace. But I wonder if she's really resting in peace. Many Chicanos today are living blind, only 12 or 13, and already throwing up gang signs. But your jefita needs to spank. Not even hair on your nuts, and you're trying to be a gangster. You wanna be like them, doing highlights and smoking fields, but the ones you wanna be like are torcidos, doing nada but tiempo. And you thought this life was simple? Life of a gangster. Life of a gangster. Yeah, 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 yeah. Life of a gangster.
We're on the way to the ghetto to get loose. The homies hooked us up with a 50 of juice. It's Friday night and you know we can't wait. We got some shit coming down from the 818. We're gonna do it. Ernie got the Marlboros, I got the Botella. Ready to dip and hit and take a little trip, ready to rip. Aw shit, I better get a grip, because it ain't even 9 yet. And we don't even know if these bitches are fine yet.
But what if they're all tore up?
Well, if they got money, so what? If you hear any noise, it's just me with my homeboys, baby. Fucking with a 50 pour. If you hear any noise, it's just me with my homeboys, baby. Fucking with a 50 pour. What's the time? It's 8:24. Yeah, you got it. 36 minutes more to get the 50 pour and unscrew it. You know how we did it, you know how we do it. We just heard a beat, bitches 10 deep. What's up, baby doll? My name is Big Creep. One by one, they all strolled in. Let's do this shit, let's begin. Hey homeboy, don't let your fingers burn. Why don't you pass it this way? Cause now it's Frank V's turn to get a little hit of the cigarette. Should I say a big drag? Now I'm starting to lag. The scene is looking blurry. I don't know if I'm walking slow or in a hurry. They give me the mic to bust, but I got a head rush. Once again, I'm feeling the effects of If you hear any noise, it's just me with my homeboys, baby. Fucking with a 50 pour. If you hear any noise, it's just me with my homeboys, baby. Fucking with a 50 pour. Now I'm doing fine on cloud 9. I think I'll hit the stick one more time. Nah, I'm straight, or should I say I'm bent. Feeling bionic, like that fool Clark Kent. All my money spent, damn, no more ends. But I get high with some help from my friends. So you know when we hit the last drop, we're going back to the ghetto to recop. Then it's back to the pad to get lit up. Only problem seems that a Vapo can't get up. That shit was the bomb, I'll give them fools credit. 5 in the morning and I'm going copacetic. Acting like a fool, but I don't give a fuck. Cause now it's Saturday, so you know what's up. We gotta fuck it up once more. Twice as much as the night before. 50 pour, you went straight to my brain. It's all about you, fuck Mary Jane. Because that bitch can't do the things you do. Knock me on my ass, but you're still so cool. Yeah, that's right. Now what I want you to do is put a slide in your glide and a dip in your lips. Take a little trip with the proper dose. If you hear any noise, don't worry, it ain't nobody but me and my homeboys. Fucking with that 50 pour. If you hear any noise, it's just me with my homeboys, baby. Fucking with a 50 pour. If you hear any noise, it's just me with my homeboys, baby. Fucking with a 50 pour. If you hear any noise, it's just me with my homeboys, baby. One summer night, en mi cantón, waiting for a Hina to call my phone. It didn't ring. I said, "Orale pues." Jumped in my shower, and then I got dressed, put on 3 flowers. Who wanna stock it? My bucket wasn't running, so I started walking. Left my home to all my homeboys roam. Hina's coming down tonight, and it's on. They didn't show up. We didn't take it hard. We jumped in his ride, headed straight to the boulevard, looking for something young, hot, sweet, and tight. Yeah, one summer night.
One summer night, party people are grooving. One
said I could drive. I'm going straight home, officer. I lied, took a swig of my brew and said forget the program. Continue my cruise and started bumping old jams. Then I seen a Hina or two.
What'd you do?
Stop the ride to kick a line or two. What some would do to get digits. But I got game, so I spit it. These girls look good, I had to be clever. When we in a 5th grade class together, one just laughed, the other one grinned. I knew for a fact that tonight I'd be in. They had perfect faces and even better bodies, so off we go to the barrio. They said they wanted some juice to get loose, so I threw in more bounce and said, will you settle for a 40 ounce? I got something else to relieve your pressure. Then I busted out with a bag of yes, guy. We jumped in the back with the sack and everything went right. One summer night. I hit it hard, till I got soft. The Hinas got tired, so I dropped them off. But the night was young, and I wasn't through, so going to a club was the thing to do. Walked in, the sounds were bumping.
Yo, what were they playing?
Mexican power, something. I got done with a glass of rum. This Hina came up and asked me where I was from. I said, it's not where I'm from, it's where I could take you. She said, serio? I said, Simone, I wouldn't fake you. I don't know Bo, and I don't know Diddley, but I know I can knock them boots from here to Italy. She said, really? I said, it's true. So we went to my pad and we had a few brews. Made waves on my waterbed till about 2. But I wasn't through, there was more tricks that I knew. So we took 5, then we took 10. Then she said,
Italy was great and I wanna go again.
yeah. One summer night. Everything's fine. Youngster coming up trying to sell me an Alpine. Damn, that's the 5th one this month. Gave him $50, threw it in my trunk, rolled out. There was some things I had to do. Homeboys on the west side were throwing a barbecue. Yeah, Chicano's got a peace treaty, but you won't see homeboys on TV. The media would shed no light, but that's alright. Chicanos were killing each other every single night. SS dropping left and right till the vatos from the pen stepped in. I guess it was a test to see who had guts. I guess it was a test to see who really had nuts. I'm sitting here rolling my ride. Oh, what the hell? Just another tale from the west side.
West side, that's the spot. West side, don't get caught. West side after dark. West side, you gotta have heart.
You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Another day, another ducking. I'm sitting here rolling in my bucket, thinking of a way to make some quick dinero without busting out with my double barrel. Cause there's some youngsters who look up to me, and kicking it in the county ain't my cup of tea. So I start to wet my whistle. Now I'm looking down the barrel of a pistol. They were 4 deep, and then 4 more creep, pulling over my ride. Damn, back to wayside. A jail cell is something I hate. I'm the creeper, so I put my beeper on vibrate. They run my plates, cuff me up and tow my ride. Oh, what the hell, another tale from the west side.
West side, that's the spot. West side, don't get caught. West side after dark. West side, you gotta have fun.
You can run, but you can't hide. 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 Living on the west side ain't an easy task. If you don't know, homeboy, you better ask. It's what you don't know, fool. Just might hurt. Even homegirls are putting fools in the dirt. Levels like that deserve to get stuck. Like that fool try to jack my brother for his drop truck. I can't let it slide. Called up the homeboys, jumped in the G-Ride. Rode to the spot where he hangs. Kick down the door, click, click, bang, bang. It's a shame that the vato died. But maybe I'm insane or I got too much pride. West side, that's the spot. West side, don't get caught. Slipping in the park after dark, talking noise. Let's get your ass stomped on by the homeboys. Yeah, you can run, but you can't hide, fool. Tales from the west side.
West side, that's the spot. West side, don't get caught. West side after dark. West side, you gotta have fun.
You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide, fool. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide, fool. You can run, but you can't hide. It's the microphone wrecker, Chavala checker. Can't fuck around with the brown Azteca. But don't get me wrong, I'm not a bigot. I'm just down for my race and I'll be damned if you fuck with it. People know what's up and give respect. Step out of line, wind up, getting checked by some vatos that are low down. Bro Brown, fuck around and we'll fuck up the whole town. Just like LA back in 70, fool. Yeah, where in the fuck were you? Well, I was just a kid, probably shitting in my diapers. But now in 95, I'm giving hell to the firefighters, putting in work like Clyde and Bonnie. Here, have a cocktail, fools, it's on me. Compliments of the MFM. Don't look now, but we're at it again, fool. Mexican power. Mexican power. Mexican power. Mexican power. Mexican power, that's the name of this. Hit the stop eject button and we'll break your wrist. Cause this time, fool, we're coming twice as rough. No super shows, cause we ain't nice enough. But this taco eating vatos knees ain't bending. Chicano militant, never surrendering. So send in the troops if you must. And we'll see who's the first one to bust. First for the land, they 211 us. Now they wanna go and try to 187 us. And send us back to the nation where they take their family on vacation. So once again, it's my hour. Dropping a sequel to Mexican power. It's time that I picked up the pen. Don't look now, but we're at it again, fool. Mexican power. Mexican power. Mexican power. Mexican power. I wanna put in some work, but not on another street. I wanna point my pistol at that fool named Pete. Blast his ass off the motherfucking podium. You see, Moraza got my back, and you see at the roadium. Swap me, we got heat, so why fuck with us? I'm sick of taking trips on the county bus. But if it gots to be, then I guess it is. I'm looking out for mine, that's it. Fuck kids. And while you're at it, fool, why don't you run and fuck the public? Chicano got beat in Compton, motherfuckers change the subject. And you're trying to stop us at the border. Well, let me say the fuse is lit, and it's getting shorter. And you know what happens when it reaches the end. We'll be at it again, fool. Mexican power. Mexican power. Mexican power. Mexican power. Mexican Mexican power. What's up, Hina? Start right this shit, Hina. Just to see how you doing. And to let you know how I'm doing here in the beat.
Sitting here in the yard, I do not but wait. Staring at the barbed wire on the top of the gate. Beyond that linea, it's mi familia and friends. Every day I hope that this nightmare will end. Pero this shit is serio, it's not a dream. I'm seeing inmates dying, I'm hearing their last scream. It's making me sick. Surrounded by bars and 3 walls made of brick. I gotta sleep with a knife, I'm doing hard tiempo, cause I took a vato's life. I thought I was slick, but not slick enough. Now I gotta prove to the whole prison that I'm tough. The only way out is the easy way, suicide. But when I think of that, I think of my familia on the outside. I miss my homeboys and my carnales, my jefitas, homemade tamales. But I got nada now with prison blues. I think I'll go get some tattoos, nothing else to do but hard time. Hard tiempo. I remember when I used to play shoot 'em up. It seems like just yesterday. Going to another barrio, drinking my pisto with my cuete. Listo to spray, but now I live for today and I can't think about tomorrow, cause that'll just bring me pain and sorrow. Simón, hard tiempo. Compared to this place, man, the calle was simple. It's no fun being torcido. My jefita misses me, and I miss my niño. Instead of living by the gun, all I do now is think of the shit that I should've done. Instead of doing Harleys, I should've got one. I should've carried books instead of a shotgun. Instead of driving by shooting at the raza, we should've all been at the park eating carne asada. Just kicking back, drinking, thinking of a master plan to bring up the Mexicans. But I had to show my homies I was down with it. Now they know I'm down, but they don't come down to visit. A big shot in the barrio, Hinas y todo, but now I sit here solo. All I get is letters from my jefita telling me my carnalito was starting to smoke frios and do things that I did when I was his age. Dirt, putting in work with the 12 gauge. So now I can't concentrate. Imagine having your little brother for a cellmate. But if he wants to lead a life of crime, it won't be long before he's with me and we're both doing hard time. Hard tiempo. It's lights out, but I don't keep both eyes shut, cause I share my cell with this local ass nut. He sits in the corner and refuses to sleep. I gotta stay alert just in case he decides to creep. I can't take no more. I'm sick of sleeping with rats and roaches on a concrete floor. So the next chance I get, I'm gonna shank the prison guard, take his gun and his keys and run real hard. If someone tries to stop me from doing my break, I'll just be capping his ass till his body no longer shakes. That's murder too, so now it's do or die. And if I can't get beyond that line, my ass will fry. Everything went black. I woke up chained up, and I knew I was back at the same place. Cuts on my body from the sharp fence. Now I'm gonna have to face the consequence. Cause trying to escape is a serious crime. Now the time will get harder. Hard time. Hard tempo.
Okay, I guess that's it for now. Prepare yourself, man. Don't let no one get you down. Maybe someday we'll be together. But until then, I'll suffer. So you wanna be a gangster and build your rep? Well, kick back and I'll tell you how. Step by step first, you gotta show your homies that you're down. To back up the body, to back up the town. You either walk the linea or throw some chicazos with the main vato. Get your ass kicked and give up some blood. Now you got a Picasso, that's a nickname like Shadow Rowetta. Who's loves to rap back, so get yourself up a letter. Or better yet, get a cuete. Remember, red is for norteños, blue is for said, Sureños, the north and the south. Stop mad dogging me, punk, or I bust you in the mouth. Now you're dressed in black and you're ready to attack. But just remember, Rest, there's no turning back.
Yeah, Holmes. I see what you're saying, Holmes. I know there's no turning back, yes, sir. Now I'm in it, that's what counts. But now it's time to party, SSC Mall. And it's gonna be some beats, Holmes. I got some Hinas on the line, too. Call up the homies, yes, sir. We'll just kick back tonight, Holmes. Listen to some oldies, you know, just party, Holmes.
Now, kick it back with your homies and the Hinas, that's the fun part. But when shit starts, you better have heart. They give you a question and say, shoot. You better shoot, or you're gonna get the boot. So there's your target, pull the trigger, or get your ass jumped out like you got jumped in, but even quicker. Rolled up like at the mob. Remember, gang banging is a full-time job. No one has time for a part-time loco. Pretty boy mocoso, wanna be mafioso. Talking loud, saying that you're the craziest one. But when shit hits the fan, you're always the first to run. And that's a straight-out chavala. Remember, acción es mejor que palabras. Actions speak louder than words, and remember that. And also remember, ese, there's no turning back.
Damn, that's it. Was crazy last night, huh? Chingo who done fucking swooped on us, hoes in the party. Some like 10 Carlos. Them blocks was deep. They found a cuete in my rafla. Who's trying to pit a murder on me? Let's just say that I was a prime suspect in a drive-by, huh? I might do a little gimple, but you know, fuck it. 2 beans in a bucket, that's a que no. My homeboy said I won't too much time for that, brother. I'm ready for the pinta. All the homies are in there anyway.
So I heard you caught some tiempo compared to the pinta. Life on the streets was simple, but it didn't take an Einstein to tell you that all gangsters do time. Some do a year or so, and some are on death row, life without parole. But you can pull through this, just stick to your raza and mind your own business. It's kinda like the streets, but now there's a man to tell you when you can't do it, and when you can, your homies don't visit you, and you don't understand. No highness in sight, so say hello to your right hand, and say goodbye to your familia. Cause when you mess up in here, fool, they'll kill you. Only your memory will be living. But it was your decision, there's no turning back.
Damn, huh? Maybe you were right. This isn't how I planned it. I thought it would be a big party here with all the homies. Silent. There's nothing to do in here but dimple. Maybe when I get out, huh, I'll start my life over. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll settle down, you know, with my wife, listen, get a holler, you know. Just put all this shit behind me, huh? Just forget about it all, huh? Just leave it all behind me. Yeah. I only got about 10, 11 more years and I'll be out. Fuck it, listen. I guess you were right, huh? There's no turning back.
And you never been one. Some say Chavalas cause you carry a gun, but when you pull it out like Chavalas, they run. From the loped out Latino, you never been a Chino. And we know who's really down and who's a nut, who's all talk, and who's really down to buck, who's really down for the raza, and who's just out to make a quick dollar. I know now, I gotta watch that type, cause I turned my back and I felt the knife. I thought you were my hermano, I thought I could trust you, cause you were a Chicano, but I can't trust no man. I know that now, cause if I shake the wrong hand, everyone's gonna wonder how I was brought to my muerte, another victim. 187. 187. The homie went to go see this Hina he missed across town, and he seen some fools he was down with. They were high off the cool. One said, what's up? And one said, who in the hell are you? And they called him a chavala, but they didn't know he had a cuete full of balas. But he said, I don't want no pleito. They said, we thought so, and told their homeboys, let's go. Then they called him a bolso. He just lost it and busted out his 38. He said, say that again, you chavalas. They just froze and they didn't say nada. He said, you lucky that you're from the raza, or I'd be feeling you full of balas. Then he put away his cuete, and it's a fool busted out with a machete. They didn't show no mercy. 187. 187. 187. shot down another member of the raza? That's gacho, but I guess it's just being macho. But take another look at what you did to that vato. You killed him in cold blood, now what you gonna do? I get in the huda, and they knew it was you. You better run like you never ran. Hard time in the pinta could really change a man. It's a new land. There's no more guns, you better throw chingazos cause there's nowhere to run. Stick to your raza, you can't be a chavala. I heard some crazy stories of what they do to ratas y tacas. Could be the difference of your vida o muerte. 1.87. Testing, proper 1 2 1 2. Frank V, Ernie G. Game over, essay, but I ain't a lil flip. Check that AK, that ain't a lil clip. 30 rounds, essay, that should do the trick. 6 shots for each of the bitches in your clique. Frank V, still crazy after all these years. Fucked up a lot of fears and a lot of careers. I try to tell them they must have been high on that loot. Went and spent a gang of money that they'll never recoup. Now they make threats, just like my ex. Blowing up my shit like the opposite sex. You fucking cowards, never seen a hood high powered. Check the forecast, it's gonna be a lead shower. Cause we make it rain in Southern California. I try to warn you bitches, but you didn't listen. I guess it wasn't enough. Now hit the deck when you hear so rough, so tough. Coming out of the trunk of an 82 cut like butter bump. I don't give a fuck. 2006 is mine, 2005's a whore. You can keep a motherfucker, this is Big Creeper. I'm gonna show you how the West Side rocks. Call the cops when you see Frank V holding 2 Glocks, busting shots at these lames. You little bitches play too many games, so now I gotta show you how the West Side rocks. West Side rocks.